device.
USB audio codec. Okay. That means this. Someone say something.
Something.
Okay, that's what. All right, everyone can hear everyone.
Oh, let me link the Twitch chat so that people can actually see the. Oh wait, no, we have a video of the. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, I'm showing the canvas and the candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never that anyways because I know Twitch doesn't have it. We want to it.
Oh, look.
Okay. Welcome. I hope you guys are all having a good night. Thank you for joining us. Everyone give Fab a great big thank you for sponsoring this one shot.
I paid money. I didn't have to, but I did.
It's true. I probably would have done it for free. But Cal's a very good friend.
Thank you, Fab. Thank you, Gabe.
Or Fab, I
Yeah,
should say.
yeah. Because I knew Cal wanted to play this for a very long time.
I've been trying to get people to play 10 gallons for the past 4 years.
As I've read this, I read the game and it slaps. It's absolutely incredible. And it all starts off with a little bit of introduction to the world. I've decided to go for a similar situation as the base 10 candle setting, but put a twist on it as far as the everything in the setting reminded me of one of my favorite SCP. I don't know if it's an article. It could be like an alternate universe or story setting in it. It is a setting where instead of everlasting darkness, there is everlasting light. The sun stands still in the sky forever, never moving, never changing. Half of the planet is cold and dead, unable to support any kind of life. And the other is haunted by those who have stood too long in the sun. Not much is left of the world. People try to find shadows and places where they can stay out of the sun. But over time, without night, without any time for real rest, paranoia sets and changes in the world set. Those who stay too long in the sun become touched by it, urging others to join them in the sun. They trick you, and they take many different forms. It could be the form of a child pleading for its mother, form of a lost loved one, form of a stray dog. It could be anything or anyone. And all it wants is for you to join them out in the sunlight and stay there. You guys still live in this world, surviving, going from place of safety to place of safety, but those are few and far between. And you're unable to stay in one place for long. The sun not only corrupts those living, but it corrupts what precious few structures are still in the world, weakening them, causing them to collapse. It's in this world that you all find yourselves. And we will start by making... Where's my fucking lighter? By making characters that live in this world.
All right, Gabe.
my god, where the
You get all
fuck
your
is my
sneezes
lighter?
out.
Can't move. No lighter.
Wait, for real, where's my lighter? It was right here. Oh god, I'm blind.
Probably because you haven't lit the candles yet.
Ah, elusive hand! Wow, the light is bright.
So, first step in character creation for us is we are going to determine traits. Traits are one-word descriptive adjectives that define who a character is. Every character has two traits, a virtue and a vice. Virtues represent a trait which character is proud of or otherwise is helpful and positive. And a vice represents a trait which the character is ashamed of. An addiction, something they deal with, or something they fight against. Virtues should solve more problems than they create, and vices should create more problems than they solve. In lieu of index cards, because we're not all in the same place, I have my own stack of index cards. So, typically, I would like each of you guys to write a virtue, and you can just post it in the Discord chat.
Uh, I will mention that the PDF, if you control F for virtue, the section will give you some example virtues if you're having a hard time thinking of one.
See, virtue.
Yeah, I can read off the examples as well. Lucky, resourceful, watchful, merciful, daring, committed, handsome, hardy, subtle, streetwise, strong.
Excuse me, was handsome one of them? Did I hear that right?
Yes.
All my OCs are hot, so I would not make it one hot character. Nah.
Okay. So now
Oh, wait.
I am going to write down these virtues on index cards for you guys. And I'll be keeping Sorry, I'm looking for a pen. I thought I had it. Give me 1 second, it's gonna be bright.
High emotion.
Hey, we're already dying.
You're
I thought we were
taking
trying
me.
to stay
No,
out of the light.
Yeah, that's what I said.
really,
We're
we should just
dying.
be blowing out the entire camera with light. My favorite part is I think Gabe has a fan going, and there is mechanics for if they go out just from the environment.
Yeah, I love it. It forces the game to end, and it's great. So that's why, like, if your DM sneezes, or if your cat runs across the table, or, you know, a myriad of other things.
And yes, I do
It's
have
great.
a fan
Would-
going.
The next game we should play is the Jenga version.
What's the Django version?
It's you
Oh,
play
the Jenga?
for the scenes.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna say it.
I heard like Django, like the Django. I was like, what?
She said Jenga.
Jenga.
Playing a game.
I can't pause my
Okay,
game,
Mom.
Mom.
I'm in the battle.
I can't hear what she's saying, but I like to assume that she's talking about the fire hazard.
Okay, I found a pen, and then if that doesn't work, I found a Sharpie.
They all work.
All right. So we've got resourceful, patient, strong, and lucky. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, these all go to the person on your right. So, Conrad, your character is resourceful.
Very nice.
Cal, your character is lucky.
So lucky.
Fab, your character is strong. And Coates, your character is patient. Now, next part of this is writing vices. Vices, some examples of those are afraid, greedy, regretful, addicted, naive, controlling, worrisome, compulsive, claustrophobic, or rash. Ooh, these are very good vices. All right. So, Cal, your character, their vice is unobservant. Fab, your character's vice is claustrophobic. Coates, your character's vice is reactive. And Conrad, your character's vice is cowardly.
A resourceful coward.
Gabe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the vice and virtue go in opposite directions.
Wait, did I not go in opposite directions? No, I went to the right again, didn't I?
Foolish.
Okay, never mind.
So,
I'll go back on all these. Conrad, your vice is claustrophobic.
just like real life, baby.
Coates, your vice is unobservant. Fab, your vice is cowardly. And Cal, your vice is reactive. Now I went to the left instead of the right. Good job.
Patient and unobservant. Interesting.
And you can sit still for a long time without noticing anything.
I am useless.
Okay. So, now that we've got a little bit about our characters, let's introduce the module or the setting, so to speak. Or not the setting, the adventure, so to speak. You guys have heard intermittent radio signals coming from one of your guys's very roughly working one of those hand crank survival radios.
Oh
You keep hearing a repeating message coming in and out as you guys have been traveling, going from shelter to shelter. One day you guys were in an old abandoned school. The other day you found a collapsed apartment complex that still had a few apartments that were standing. And as you guys rested and tried to recoup, you would hear these messages. Site 13 reporting in. Full site lockdown released. Site 13 reporting in. Full site lockdown released. To any of those who are still out there, we have shelter. We have food. We are underground. They cannot reach us through our steel doors. And then it repeats. With no other clues, no other leads, no place left to go. This is the only thing that you guys have going for you. Having found an old map and with some of the coordinates that a few of the broadcasts have been able to give out to you, you guys find out that this place is 40 miles out from the city of Detroit, where you guys all find yourselves. And it's your only hope to reach there and make it to perceived safety. All right. Now I'm going to go starting with Cal and going clockwise. Let's talk about your character. What's their name? Or what are they called?
My character's name is Timothy. He is 13 years old. He has a very reactive personality and he's very argumentative and he doesn't trust adults. He's only gotten this far by the skin of his teeth and the luck in his pocket.
All right. What's a brief description that you can give us of him?
He is pale kid. Or, well, he used to be pale, but he's gotten a little bit of a tan. You can see a little bit of a farmer's tan getting on his sleeves. And he has brunette eyes. Brunette eyes. He's brunette and he has green eyes. I'm very good at talking.
Okay. That's Timothy. Conrad, what's your character's name?
My character's name is Morris. He's like in his late 40s, I'd say. Uh, kind of got the silver fox hair going on. A bit of a outdoors man before everything. Uh, so kind of like Joel from The Last of Us, almost. Let's go with that.
Okay. Joel from The Last of Us. Um, what did they do before all of this?
um, Worked in a lumber mill.
I love this man.
Oh.
All right, Coates. What's your character's name?
My boy's Terrence, 31, former grocery store clerk, disaffected prior to being middle-aged, I guess. Somewhat tall, brown hair, grown out, real patchy beard, brown eyes. Looks real tired.
Okay. What's the thing they miss the most?
Showers. He's very dirty.
And Fab.
Character's name is Dip on account of when the going gets tough, the tough get going. He is a car mechanic. He has a love of monster trucks, but never driven one. And he's just in this mess like everybody else. He looks like Southern good old boy. That's all I'm gonna give you. Probably wears dirty cargo pants, collar shirt. Is he blonde? Is he brunette? It's short. Is that a beard? No, can't grow one somehow. Don't worry about it.
Ah.
Right what you know.
What was his dream car before all of this?
An El Camino, but the wheels are huge.
Okay. I have to find the lighter again.
This is terrible. I don't actually know shit about cars. I'm not writing what I know.
We move on to writing our moments. Moments detail a personal scene or event that will be played out for each character at some point during the session. Significantly, in this moment, a character will have the opportunity to find hope. You might find this hope in an act of heroism, in solving a mystery about them, or the bright, unerring sky, in completing a goal, in reaching an area of safe haven, or in some other accomplishment. So, to establish a moment, you're going to write a sentence with "I will find hope," and then fill in the rest of the moment for your character.
Okay, I have mine.
I'm sorry, I'm the bad child. Are we revealing this?
You can message them to me if you'd like. That way I can write them down. We don't have to reveal them.
Okay, I've updated my message so that it has a brief on appearance and the hope.
So do moments always start with like "I will find hope" in the
I will find
like?
hope and then fill it in with whatever else you want to fill it in with.
Okay, that helps a bit better.
If it helps at all, like they can be as vague or as descriptive as you want. And when you actually fulfill said hope, it doesn't actually have to be like exactly word for word. So,
Okay.
for one example, in one of my games, it was when I see like something beautiful, and we were on a what is it? This a ski lift, and we saw the remaining lights flickering, and like that was a beautiful moment. And so they got their hope dice that way. I have to say the spooky eerie background ambience is very good because I hate it.
Thought that would work. Yeah.
How do you put spoiler tags in messages again?
It's this one, I think. Yeah, you surround it with those two symbols. Or characters, I should say.
That didn't work.
That's it.
Oh yeah, so that doesn't work if you do it in the code box.
Oh, god damn it, that's right.
I was so hoping I will find hope when I find soap.
I do not see it.
I was tempted.
There we go.
Okay. We have all written our moment. Now we will discover our breaks. So all of us, myself included, are going to write a brink. Writing a brink is like writing a trait, except describing who it's instead of describing who a character is. Brinks describe what a character is capable of. Rather than representing the character as they are, brinks are hidden traits which show what the character may become when pushed to the edge of fear, hopelessness, and desperation. When everything else has burned away, a character's brink is their last dark refuge. Whether a character will embrace their brink or eschew its temptations and refuse to give up hope is each player's decision to make. But in the shadows of the apocalypse, even the strong may give in to the darkness before inevitably realizing what they have become, and more importantly, what they have sacrificed.
So we write these about ourselves, or someone else.
To create a brink, everyone take their final index card and write the words "I've seen you." And then the rest of it.
Okay.
And then this will be handed to the player to your left. So, some examples. I've seen you kill, rage, lie, hide, cry, sacrifice, betray, freeze, promise, collapse, fight, run. I've seen you break down. While you were on the run, you lost it over this dead dog. You cried for hours. I almost left you behind. I've seen you destroy what you care about most. I saw you on trial before the world went dark. 3 dead, your family. You monster. I've seen you worship them. You didn't see me, but I saw you, whispering prayers for them to spare your life. I saw them give you something, but couldn't make out what it was. And those you will send to me.
Gabe, we should also clarify where you are.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Because that clarifies who can say the specific.
That, hold on, I gotta pick my color.
So Fab is to your left, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the responsibility of writing for them is going to be to your right, Coates.
Okay.
So that
Yes.
basically kind of
The
No, go ahead.
the player sitting to the right of the GM, me, are going to write the brink for them. I have seen them, and then through that, determining what they are capable of. Some examples: I have seen them move like shadows, shapeshift in front of me, howl at the pale moon, consume the dead, possess the living. And then some other examples are I've seen them and I know this is all an experiment, and they serve the Witch of the Woods, and they are the gods made manifest. Basically, you can do whatever you want for them. The only limitation is that you cannot give them a weakness.
Oh, Pete, please nerf.
So we write for the person next to us.
To your left,
Also,
yeah.
okay, to my left.
So do I send this just to you then?
All of you guys are going to send this to me.
Yeah.
Or actually,
So the only one that's technically that we wouldn't know, like, I believe it's we let the person whose brink we are writing know.
yeah, I would say send it to the person, or you know, we can all trust each other to not click on spoilers not for us, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna do.
Yeah, we can all just post it in the chat under spoilers, and then don't click it if it's not yours. So, Conrad, you would write one for Coates. Cal, you write it for Conrad. Fab, you write it for Cal, and I write it for Fab.
Yeah. Boop, boop. I think we should put the next song as the Wii Shop music. It used to be like Wii Shop music, but it gradually gets like out of tune or out of sync or whatever. Actually, that'd be really good for a 10 candles set in like the SCP containment facility.
Okay, I added it to mine, and I added you so you can find it quicker.
All right, Fab, I'm typing yours.
Who was I sending this to?
Coates. You can just post it in the chat under spoilers.
Okay. I hope I did this right.
On display. Oh.
So Gabe, I have to know because one of your cameras is reversed, and I don't know if it's your default that has reversed it, or that the Twitch stream that has reversed your camera. So I need to know, for my brain's sake, what is the right side and what is your left side?
This is the left side.
Thank you.
Damn, I should have been more specific. It's fine.
I'll close my eyes and erase my memory if you want to finagle mine.
Be right back. Sorry.
You're good.
No, I think mine's fine. Just unless you need more meat to chew on.
Oh, this
No,
is good.
like the fun part about like this is like being able to just skew things.
Yeah.
I can't
At
quite
some
remember the
point-
next part, but I really hope it's the part where I'm thinking of.
It is, and I do have a plan for this. I just need to make sure it'll work.
As someone who has prior knowledge of this game, I have made sure to not game break. By that I mean I'm not wearing pants.
What?
No,
I'm
fuck
not
it.
sure what that has to do with this game at all.
Don't worry
I'm
about
back.
it.
I played this game and I don't remember what that has to do with anything.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I
I
have-
get you. I get what you're putting. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Do you?
You gonna shake pants?
I'm pretty sure I do.
All right. And now I gotta write the one for me. Okay. Big writing. Uh, okay. So now you guys get to arrange your stacks. With the Brinks at the bottom, that's the only card you don't get to choose the order of. You can choose whether you want your moment, your vice, or your virtue. Basically, you can pick the order. While we're in a scene, only the topmost card is in play that you can use to affect the scene. So for everyone, your Brink is going to be at the bottom, and then you guys get to pick. I've got your piles right here, and I can order them as need be. You guys get to pick what you want on top, or what you want the rest of the order to be. So Cal picked.
Did I get assigned a Brink?
Yes, you did.
Who's?
It's all the way up top.
Oh boy.
Let me rewrite it for you then.
F, please, sorry.
It's under Timothy's little concept card.
Oh, I think I found it here. Yep, there it is.
So Cal went Vice, Virtue, Moment, Brick.
You gotta strategize.
There's a slight strategy here.
Also, how much you want to hurt.
A little bit.
I want to make sure everyone is emotionally distraught by the end of this.
Every time the fan gets the candles, I'm like, oh!
It's gonna get more dangerous once there's more wax in it. Look at that candle! Oh my god!
No, no, no!
That's not a great looking candle right there.
No! I'm so
The
glad
wick is
my
off-centered.
not
We're gonna.
home.
That's bad, right?
It's not good, I tell you what. We're gonna start this game in the second scene.
It's still on.
I believe. That is kind of why the game inherently has a time limit, though. Like, I remember being like, it might take like 3 hours, and then I forgot, like, these candles do have a specific amount of time that they last.
Yeah, the game specifically
hours.
says you should use tea lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to Yankee Candle and got 10 of the largest candles I could find.
Imagine the smell. If they were all different smells.
Incredible.
We'd have to pause the game. Sorry, our DM needs to breathe.
Okay, consider a long-running 10 Candles campaign that involves Yankee Candles. Please make this game hack. Incorporate the scent into the mechanics.
Wow, it got brighter all of a sudden.
I fixed that for you.
The
Okay,
illusion of
smooth,
long
but
life.
Thank you.
I need to send 10 candles, but all the candles are Yankee Candles to that probably bad RPG ideas Tumblr.
You should. Oh, okay, everybody did their things.
We did the
So-
thing. We done it.
Conrad, the brink has to be at the bottom. You can't choose
Oh, it
where
has
the
to be?
brink. Yes.
Oh, my bad. Let me reverse that then, huh? Yeah.
The brink is at the bottom because that is literally
Yeah, so breaking.
your breaking point exactly.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. Think about it.
Okay. Now that these are arranged, step 7, your inventory and your supplies. Each of your characters has what you've got in your pockets. Equipment beyond this can only be acquired through establishing truths or conflicts to locate supplies. That's why Cal went hard mode with the wearing no pants.
Yeah, I didn't want to cheat.
Oh, you mean like literally what's in my pockets
Yes,
right now?
literally what you have on your person, that is your equipment in the game.
Bad news, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not carrying shit.
I have my house keys. That's about it.
We
Yeah.
have a
He's
weapon.
literally useful, yeah.
Oh, hang on. My house keys also come with a bottle opener. So there you go.
I have a tablet pen in my hand.
That's not nothing.
Let's see. Couple more keys attached to this thing. One for a 2 locks, basically.
Yeah, I don't even have my keys on me, so
I do actually have a salad on me right now, if only because I was gonna throw it away, and I was like, this would be very funny, but let me
Wait,
just throw it
so
A
away.
13-year-old boy eating their salad.
if it's within
Yeah.
arm's reach, does that count?
No.
Would you
We're at the-
would you consider it on your person if it was within arm's reach?
I mean, for a couple of these things, sure.
we might have to do a bit of a hack, if only because we are doing this virtual rather than in person, where it's assumed people would actually
Okay,
carry
but
stuff on them.
I have played several games where people start off with nothing, and
Yeah.
it's not that big a deal.
You don't it
Okay,
is,
yeah, that's also fair.
yeah, reading through this, it's not a huge disadvantage to start with nothing. It's just more narrative storytelling.
Exactly.
Mhm,
It
mhm.
just gives you more opportunities to like route the narrative in case you have trouble, you know, pulling things out of thin air. You can be like, "Oh, well, I've got keys that I could try and open this with XYZ." Just yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
I
yeah.
decided I wasn't going to wear pants, but it's also because I just got out of the shower, so
Damn. Okay. All right.
Be more specific about the lock keys.
we're going to have to play Russian roulettes with these locks.
Sorry, Ruka. My bad.
I'm trying to. I know there is a way. Okay, someone
This
say
is the
something.
fakest man I've ever RP. Doesn't even have a multi-tool.
Shit.
No pocket knife.
Something.
Shame upon his family. Peepaw does not believe in him.
There is. Hold on. I'm trying to find a way to do the recording thing with Audacity. I've done it before. I should have prepared this beforehand. I apologize.
Shaking my head. We can always just like write it down for ourselves and then like just say it out loud when the time comes. Not quite the same effect, but
It's not the same. There's a way to do this. There's a way for me to listen in on the device.
Um, if you're cool with it, I can test recording on my phone really quick and then play it back and see if it works.
We could try that.
I think the crunch of phone recording through a microphone would actually probably be pretty good.
It would match the like voice recorder. So if you want to try it for sure.
And playing back and 1, 2, 3, start.
I heard
How was
that.
that? Were you able to hear what was said?
I heard you.
Okay, perfect. I mean,
Okay.
Should
This is me testing a recording and playing back and 1, 2, 3, 8.
so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, you originally used record on your phone as a recommendation, so this works out fine. I'm on push to talk, so I can record like that.
Gotcha. Okay. So, let's go over the module again. You guys are in the city of Detroit after the sun has stopped setting and the world has been engulfed in never-ending light. The light decays structures and people who spend too much time in it. Safest places are caves, underground bunkers, but even those who have been corrupted by the light, who have been touched by it, still hunt and still find. You guys have all heard recordings of a place, Site 13, an official sounding place, saying that there is safety there. There may be an underground haven where you can try and survive. As you guys all get ready to try and make it there, record your final parting message for the world. And let's start with Fab.
All right. Do you want me to record this out loud, or do you want me to mute while I do recording? Oh wait, no. If we were playing this in person, you'd hear me anyways. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, lost Mima, lost Pop Pop, but I'm still here, and I'm still kicking. We're gonna head out. There's an underground tunnel, subway, sewer system, who knows what. They got something in there. Yeah, they got food, they got supplies. It's elite if anything. I'm gonna see if we can get everyone out there if we can. Just gonna keep on keeping on. Let's get going.
Cow.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello, who are we?
Hello?
Hello?
Cal. It is your
Oh,
turn
did you say
next.
cow? I
Yes.
didn't know. I didn't realize you had said my name.
I heard wow. If
I also
Sorry,
heard wow.
I-
That's why I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
I
okay.
apologize.
It was an impressive speech.
Cal, you're up
I should have
next.
added a few more yeehaws.
Mom? Dad? John? I miss you. But I'll find you. We can do this. I promise.
Conrad.
Yeah, let me think here. This is my name is Morris Redford. I don't really know who this message is for. Everyone I know is gone, but I guess if you find this, I think we've found a good place to go to. And if it turns out to be true and I'm still alive by then, maybe I can come back and get y'all.
And Terrence.
Hey, Terrence, here. So I don't even really know where we're going. Just some tunnel somewhere out of Detroit. Things weren't exactly good before, for me, but they, better than this. Really, I just feel for somewhere I can just sit down and hole up in a shower and not think about any of this, but not really feeling too great about that happening at this point. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find it and I'll have a better update later. But yeah.
All right. You guys are where you've been spending the last 2 days. There was an overturned bus with a highway that has sort of collapsed over it, creating this little tunnel. Unsure of how stable it was, you guys made your way in there and found out that at the very least there was minimal light coming in from the outside. It was dark and cool. There were a few suitcases there, and it was nearby some of the buildings near the center of the city. After deciding your next course of action, what do you guys do?
Well, those things, they come out mostly in the light for what we know. Probably need to find some want to walk around in the cover. This being America, the shade situation is a bit bleak. I'm thinking a vehicle would be the easiest route. I mean, y'all know I'm a mechanic. We can find something and fix it up, maybe. But if we don't have any fuel, I'm not sure if we can swing it. Gas stations are pretty strapped last I checked. But, I mean, who knows?
Are there any buildings nearby we could dart around to?
Gabe, have we already discussed what truths are?
No,
Oh yeah.
I forgot that part. That's my fault.
Pretty integral part, but it's okay. I forget things too.
Right at the start of the scene, we're supposed to discuss truths. So, to set a scene, we set truths. It'll start with me saying a phrase, and then we can go around establishing truths. Each player can say a truth. Let's see. Does it say how many? Is it one per candle?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go around in a circle establishing truths. Anything you say is true. Like I said, the only rule is you can't give them a weakness. But other than
Yeah,
that,
so you could be like, there is a gas station nearby, but the fuel tanks are like really difficult to get to. Or like
But it's
there's an
only
ambulance
diesel.
nearby, maybe we could check it for supplies, stuff like that. You're setting truths in the environment.
Yeah.
yeah,
You can either help or you can hinder or you can complicate.
exactly. So each person can set one truth, and then the next person can either set something else true about that truth, or set up a different truth, and then we'll go around until we will have said 10, and then the final truth is what we'll all say in unison together. Is "and we are alive." So I'll start us off with the first thing. These things are true. The sun never sets. And then we'll start with Fab and go clockwise.
The sun never sets, but there's still clouds in the sky. Cap? Or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said clockwise.
Okay.
The sun never sets, but there's still large enough pools of water. I don't actually know the landscape of Detroit.
Motor City, maybe.
I believe the truths don't have to relate to the last truth either.
Yeah, they don't.
Let's see. The roads are littered with abandoned vehicles.
In the excerpts we're in, there are buildings, run down though they are.
I don't think I say one, right? Goes to Cal or Fab.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because the DM / Monster Master goes last.
No, so you
Oh
also
no,
gave,
I do get to say truths. Yeah.
and technically it's at the end of the scene. I goofed.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Everything's a lie.
We can still set this scene like this. You guys
Is it
have
me?
seen figures in the distance wandering the streets.
Okay. Dip kind of squints his eyes at
No,
the
we're still not
figures
done.
outside. Nope. Oh, it's me?
Yeah, it's you.
Candle.
Oh my god. All right. There is smoke in the distance. in the direction we are heading. Far off, but it's there. Anyway.
Cow.
There is the sound of gunshots in the distance.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Morris.
Um, I can't think here. The sounds are coming from an abandoned grocery store.
Hmm. Along with the gunfire, you hear the sounds of unnatural wailing.
All of this is standing in between you and Site 13. And then we all repeat the last one, and then you all repeat the last line together. Which hit.
And we are alive.
And we are alive.
They're alive.
Yeah. All right.
And
I'm sorry. What was the last one? Did I get everything?
All of this is in the way of us in Site 13.
I had unnatural wailing.
Yes, it was
Yeah, that was the last-
unnatural wailing, and then all of this is in between you and Site 13. All right. We've set some truths for the scene. What would you like to do?
what did we say? The
All these grown-ups up and down and adjusts his cap on his head and does as much of a look down on you from much lower than you as he can and crosses his arms. Can any of you even run?
Do you mean the act of running, child?
I mean,
Don't call me a child.
heck yeah, I used to be on the track team back when I was about your age.
Well,
got a little
he
late,
does
but that's
look
just
up
fuel
that.
for the fire. I can hustle if I need to.
So I think
Are you
catch
suggesting
that.
just running straight over there?
I
Got
think we
some
could,
cover.
run to the next building at the very least. Because I mean, this one we pretty much picked clean. So
Or maybe a car.
Might be stuff in the cars that we might be able to salvage some stuff, but I doubt it.
I can pop a
Imagine
lock if we need.
Heck, that'd be helpful.
I plan on staying out of the light as much as possible. Yeah. So
All
good.
right, let's
Sounds
get-
good to me.
All right. So describe exactly what you want to try to do, Fab.
I'd like to ask if anyone has any kind of shimmy shiv or something I could jimmy a lock with.
Okay, so you're trying to find a tool to help you
Shimmy shiv or jimmy a lock with. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll however many dice you want to roll.
Wait, are you asking or are you actually trying to find one?
Well, let's ask first, in case we do have something within our limited pockets.
Only
Okay,
thing I
no.
got some keys that aren't car keys.
We might be able to make it work. I know nothing about lock picking, so what we could do is we could take the actual little key ring, straighten that out with our brute strength, maybe somehow. See if we can get something going with that.
Well, if you're trying to get into a car, all you have to really do is break the windows. I don't think the car door owners
You
would
know?
mind too much.
You would be correct.
That would make a lot of noise, though.
Yeah, you got me there.
Well,
I
with the
mean, I think
guns, they're probably making enough noise by themselves too, and also that like really creepy like wailing.
car alarm wouldn't do much more than what's already going down.
Calculated risks, kid.
Yeah. Better than nothing. Let's get going then, I guess.
So, actually, no. Continue.
I do remember seeing this movie once where a guy wrapped up his hands with like cloth and then smashed a window to get in. Shuts off our backs. Could do the same.
All right.
Just gotta make
Okay.
sure you wrap up real tight.
All right.
Can't leave any skin exposed.
I will take off my shirt and I will wrap it around my hand. We probably need to actually run to the car first before this occurs.
Yeah, Dick.
Technically.
Go ahead and make a conflict roll.
All right. That's 2, 6, 2, 6, 6, 4, 6. No ones.
Very nice. Any
So that is
sixes?
We got 4 6s. Not that the amount matters. You
All,
only need one.
all right. Go ahead and describe how you do this.
I wrap the shirt around my hand, do a wind up, kapow, and I go shoot, and then I reach down and I unlock the lock after some waffling around.
What kind of a car is it?
Toyota Corolla.
Okay. Toyota Corolla.
And I pop the door open. Hopefully they got some tools in their glove box or something. My ideal world, this would be a nice Dodge Ram or something. They'd have an entire toolbox, but make do with what you can.
Okay, so you're looking for supplies in this car as well, then?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll me another check.
All right. All right. So I do have a 6 in here, but I also have 3 1s. Which means we would have 7 dice going forward. I personally don't necessarily think 3 dice is worth a reroll at this stage of the game. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, keep in mind you guys can use the top card of your pile if you wanted to re-roll any dice. But you don't have to re-roll any dice either.
Yeah.
But if you fail, we lose that dice, just so you know.
Yeah.
Do we want to give up 3 right now?
I don't think 3 is that bad.
How does the dice
I
mechanics
think
work this game?
3 is a lot out of 10 on the first candle.
Well, but you do go back up to the
Yeah.
full amount of candles when the next scene comes around.
Yeah.
Right, but we never get those 3 dice back.
You
correct?
do. Well, you can get up to 2 of
Yeah.
them back at the next scene.
Yeah.
I believe that's how
'Cause-
that works.
Yeah.
I only get to keep them forever.
Yeah, it's just for the scene.
Yeah, I only get to
Okay.
I only get to keep them forever when a candle goes out.
All right, that's fine
Yeah,
then.
so like we have 10 candles and we have 10 die. The next scene, like if we lose a candle, we'll have 9 die. So the number of candles determine how many dice we have,
Oh, okay,
except
well,
for our hope dice.
Yes, but for the next conflict, I believe I can roll 3 die for this scene, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you get rolls. You get to roll your dice to contest our rolls.
Yes, and if it's basically the way it works is we're fighting over who gets to narrate the scene, not whether or not it's a success.
Yeah, like you as a player can make a scene more complicated, and the GM could also resolve said conflict. Like it's whatever you feel like would narratively work the best.
Alright. Well, I am not going to reroll personally. I'm gonna take that risk with 3.
all right, that's fine then.
Because it's very early. I like to be burning a car IMO, so I'm gonna say Toyota Corolla is a mom lady car. We found an umbrella.
Yeah, you did get
there's-
1-6, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so this still counts as like a success that you get to narrate.
Yep. I go through the found an umbrella and I got it and close it. And what else would we find in a car? Basic car stuff. Flashlight. I think there's like a first aid kit, and it is expired,
Okay.
but it is a first aid kit. Found a first aid kit. The water's a couple years out of date, so I'm not sure if I drink that, but might be like some band-aids or something in here. I think there's maybe some, again, very expired rations, but better than nothing. Anyone else find anything?
So you did punch this car door open, right?
Yes.
I punched it and I popped the lock. And then I opened car in that way. Sorry.
Okay. My turn?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Do I feel pass? I don't know if I have to pass turns or if we're just like freeform RPing. I forget.
Yeah. Oh, so another thing that I should emphasize as well is that you have to say what you're seeing, like what you want to do before you roll the die. You can't roll it and be like, "Oh, well, I want to do this."
Makes sense.
That way you can lock in does this succeed fail sort of scenario.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling 7 d8s, right? Or d8 sixes.
Yes, 7 d6s for whatever you would like to get done next in this scene.
So I have 1 fail and 2 successes.
Yeah, let me roll mine. I have no successes.
Hey, okay, but now you get 1 more dice. But oh wait, I literally just did the thing that I said not to do.
Oh my.
Yes, you.
because in my brain I had already said it.
I
Okay,
trust that
yeah.
you're not changing what you wanted to do.
No, yeah, because Timothy is just like, why did you punch it? And goes through the rubble near them and finds a baseball bat.
Yes,
That's it, though.
stashed behind a couple of rocks near where they had been staying. Timothy, this beaten old bat, is what you find.
Oh, damn, that's almost better than what I found. Quite frankly, just didn't see the bat. It's what I had on me.
Timothy gives you a very big thumbs down.
So what did I miss?
Timothy got a baseball bat and was mean to
Dip.
yes,
Yeah.
Dip.
I have an very expired first aid kit and an umbrella. We should probably see if the car works, actually.
Well, Morris, you're the active player now in the scene. What do you want to do?
Perfect. I'd like to to dip to like see if they can pop open the hood, see if there's like any salvageable parts inside,
Yeah,
like some
Yeah, I
wiring,
can get that
moving.
for you.
you guys have 66 that you can roll.
Okay. So I can just roll a d6 then, huh?
Yeah, you roll all of them at once, I believe.
Yep.
What determines success? So,
A 6.
I've got 2 6s,
Nice. Any ones?
no ones.
You didn't lose any dice. I didn't roll any 6s. So you get to decide what this success looks like and narrate it.
Okay. So pops open the hood. I want to say that the battery has just like the teeniest bit of juice left after all these years. So he might just take that with him. I don't know if car engines have any wires or anything in them. Just like pulls out any like loose gears and scraps he can. It would have water inside of it. It would be kind of bad though, but he'll take whatever water's in the coolant tank.
Yeah.
I think that's all about that. Do we get backpacks or?
You've
We
got
got big, deep man pockets.
you've got what you have
Uh,
on you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you can always do kind of what Timothy did and is
Mhm.
roll to try and find one.
Yes, you can
Essentially what
you
it
can try and find supplies. Basically, you can just try to do whatever you want, and if it's a success, you can narrate how you do that.
Well, yeah, there wouldn't be a backpack underneath the bonnet, so would it be alright if I like so you know in the back seat of cars they have like little pockets usually?
Yes, I know exactly
Like just
what you
like
mean.
yeah, just like see if I can like tear out the back seat of the car to create like a little like pouch to hold the stuff in.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to see if you succeed in doing that.
Alright, it's still 66.
Yep, you haven't lost any. No sixes from me.
I got 1 6.
Okay,
No
any
ones.
no ones. Okay, yeah, it's still a success. Go ahead and narrate how you do that.
There'll be some wear and tear in the back of the seat. So Morris will like using his finger to like ruin the rest of the threads, kind of like tear out a square in the back seat. So it at least has like a. You can like basically take the length of the back seat with the pouch to like drape over his shoulders to like carry the stuff. It's kind of like a half a sack basically.
Yeah, he undoes the like back leather panel, keeping that little like mesh pouch attached to that panel.
Yeah.
It's an mushroom Corolla.
Yeah, perfect. You've got yourself a
Ooh, the upholstery man.
a handmade back pouch that you can hold what few supplies you have now.
Mm-hmm. Also with the battery in there, you could swing it and use it as a weapon.
Yeah, or throw it in the ocean where it belongs. Sorry.
Probably dispose of it.
Yeah. Terrence, what about you? What are you doing?
Terrence thinks Timothy has the right idea not to mess around with this car. So he sees just a flat across the way, about 50 to 100 yards away. So he's gonna make for that and see if he can get inside.
Okay. Yeah,
So
go.
we're still at 6d6s.
Still
right?
at 66, yeah.
I don't have 6d6s, so I'm gonna ask Wolfram Alpha to do my roll for me.
I believe in Wolfram Alpha. I got 0 6s again, so you just need one.
I think Gabe, you roll
I
one.
couldn't
You
find
should
my
give us
click black
back
math
dice.
rock, so I'm just using Google.
Let's see. I am betrayed. No 6s, but no 1s either.
Okay.
I don't think that matters.
It is a failure though, but you get to narrate your own failure here.
Okay. So he scurries across the road as quickly as he can. He gets into the shade of some brushes. He tries to shimmy the door, and it's locked, and it's just a solid wooden door, so he can't get in there. He goes for the windows, which have bars on them, so they can't be broken into, but he hopes that maybe they can be pushed off in the event that they're not locked. And as it turns out, they are locked. Whoever lived there took their security very seriously. Back door similarly barred shut. This one even more so than the front door. Very solid, with multiple deadbolts. So, unfortunately, no way inside that he can see, or at least not easily. And given that he has no tools at his disposal right now, comes away from the venture empty-handed.
Okay. Dip, after watching everybody collect some supplies and Terrence unable to make it into the nearby flat, what's your next course of action?
Let's whoops up the umbrella again. Let's shimmy on down the road, find the next flat, see if we can make it into that one. So motions. Let's go and run down the road. Panic, looking over his shoulder, making sure you guys are all following. To get to the next flat. I guess I'm gonna roll success to see if we get to the next area unencumbered.
Okay.
That's 6.
Still 66. Ooh, I finally got one.
No, I don't like that. How dare you spice it up this thing? Alright. Is that a 4, please? That's 9. Oh, there's 2 1s. There's 3 1s. I would like to actually we don't check. Yeah, I'd like to burn a card.
Okay. How is Dip gonna be cowardly here?
I would like to run back around. Nope. Actually, nope. I think he saw something that spooked him. So he doesn't quite make it to the next flag. Kind of gets to like the alleyway between the houses, and then kind of tries to dip into that. Oh, there's a 6. Sorry. And I think the rest of the boys are hopefully following. And whatever noise, motion, whatever spooked them, they wait a bit. It passes. You can kind of see less of a shadow, more of a like intensity of light passing by. And
So how many
gone.
how many total 6s did you get?
1.
1. Okay. So I get to narrate the success. Ties go to me.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
But it's still a success. How many 1s did you have after the rerolls?
None.
Okay. Dip, seeing how far ahead he was from everyone, their heart started to beat quickly, and before the rest of you guys could even see, rushes right towards the front door, shoulder forward into it. It slams open inside the apartment, and the slam echoes across the streets, which were quiet for the moment outside of the noise you guys were making, but this slam is loud, echoing across the streets. But the door to the apartment is open as Dip is the first one in, jumping behind the couch.
Whew! It should be safe. Come on. And I guess do I search the house?
I guess, Timothy, what would you like to do next?
Yeah.
That- After your reroll, do we still have 6?
Yes, actually.
Okay. Hmm. Um.
Oh wait, did we burn my car?
I did.
Yeah, it was very
Oh.
entrancing to watch.
I missed it. I'm sad. I was so like in my head thinking, oh well, we'll have others.
This is why you need 3 monitors so you can have one of just fire on the other screen.
I have 3 monitors. I'm just
Well,
a
then-
goober.
You missed it. I don't know what to tell ya.
Okay.
I'm a very smart 13-year-old boy, and I don't like listening to these adults because, 1, they're stinky, and I don't trust them.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so I would like to take my baseball
Yeah.
bat to the next car that is still in the direction of them because they are technically adults and they are bigger. But I want to go smash a car with my baseball bat.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll to try and smash this car up. I assume to open it to get inside.
Yes, I want to. As a 13-year-old, I can't tell the adults that I was envious of them like getting cool things from smashing a car, but I can just do it. I have 2 successes.
Any ones?
No ones.
Nice. Let me go ahead and roll my dice. I also got 2 successes.
Oh, okay.
So
I hear it.
I get to narrate the success. Timothy, as you bring your baseball bat down on the windshield of this car, it bounces off the first few times, and you're unsure as to why, They punch through it so easily with just their fist wrapped around in their shirt. Why wouldn't your baseball bat be able to open this? And you let out a little scream of frustration, swinging again and again, until eventually the window does break, and you're able to get into the car. However, looking down at your hands, you can see that they're a little sore, and with all that swinging, one of your hands is a little shaky, overwhelmed by the stress of having to beat the window so many times.
Timothy frowns and tucks his hands under, like under his armpits for a little bit to kind of um, get rid of the pain in his hands, but then like kind of shimmies it off and follows suit to open the car like they did earlier, popping the lock open and then pulling the door open.
Okay. Morris, you've just heard and seen Tim open up another car.
I had a very bad temper tantrum. I am kind of panting a bit.
He's just baby.
He is.
He's gonna dash over to the car and check in on Tim. Like, how are you doing? Gotta get to cover.
You can't tell me what to do.
What were you trying to do?
He's like a little taken off guard because he doesn't actually like expect an adult to like actually be like actually inquiring of what he was doing, and rather than just scolding him. So he's like, I just wanted to get in the car. He awkwardly like adjusts his cap.
Alright, alright, let's make this quick then, shall we? And Smoros will, like, trying to, like, go through the glove box. Assuming that's what's nearest.
Yeah, you can go ahead and search this car for supplies. Go ahead and roll for successes.
Is it still 6?
Yep, it's still 6. I rolled 1 6 out of my 4 dice.
I did not roll any successes or any failures.
Okay. Do you want to try and re-roll anything?
So my resources, my virtue is resourceful. Does that apply for anything?
Yeah, you can try and burn your virtue to be resourceful in this situation and re-roll some dice.
I don't think I want to do that.
Okay.
What was the other option? I'm sorry.
The other option is I win narration rights for this and get to narrate the failure.
I think you can only reroll ones, right? If you don't have any ones, can't reroll it.
Can you only reroll once?
I do believe so. It's to save your dice.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so I can't reroll.
Never mind then.
Okay, I'll just let you control the scene.
Camera one,
Yes, the
or
drinks are to
candle one
re-roll
down
your
there.
entire dice pool.
Ah, okay. But that's only when they're active as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So you
believe
can't just like pop them.
Yeah, okay. As you pull the glove box and try to get it open and try to find anything useful in this situation, Tim, you see more sort of leaning in, and you're standing there. And you notice the lights at the front of the car sort of flicker. And Morris, as you try to pull open the glove box, you see that it's locked. It's disheartening to find that even all of this was just useless, a kind of a waste of time. And then you hear it, the loud sound of a car alarm, a sound that you haven't heard in a little bit, surrounding you. Tim, it's loud. You're right next to this car as the alarm is going off.
He screams.
And Terrence and Dip, you guys immediately are drawn to this loud sound and the attention of Morris and Tim having tripped the alarm of this car.
Well, that's just how it looked.
Terrence.
Okay, so are we still somehow at 6?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
So
Okay.
somehow we're at 6.
Yeah, I'm actually really surprised.
All right, Wolfram, roll them bones.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, that's right. Dang.
Trying to roll some bones.
Dang, I'm
He's
rolling
gonna
bones.
tactically roll away.
I was gonna follow.
Terrence
was
is gonna
gonna-
play craps in the kitchen.
Terrence is going to leave them to their problems because he has been trying to stay out of the road this whole time and just follow Dip into his house and start rooting through there to see what's in there.
NTV, welcome to my crib.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll to try and find some supplies in the apartment.
That you can make me roll again. Okay. I actually had a really good roll on that, but oh well. New one is 2 1s and 2 6s.
I also got 2 6s.
Dang, I had 4 6s my previous roll. Why was I dumb?
It's okay. I mean, it's still a success.
It's true.
I just get to narrate it. As you ignore them out there and try to look around the house, there is a locked room that you sort of shimmy the handle on, and it sort of jiggles in place. Thinking that there's probably a good reason for it to be locked. Going to the kitchen, you quickly grab one of those an offset spatula that's very thin and flexible. You put it in between the door and the lock, and you sort of jimmy it open and push the door open. And inside of this locked room, you see what looks to be a gun safe and some supplies.
This gun safe's about to be unsafe, if you know what I mean.
And the supplies you find are things like rope and some ammunition. No food or anything like that, but definitely very useful things that you might be able to use.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Nothing at the moment. A lot of noise though. Dip. What are you doing?
What's up? Alright. I do care about the other people, so I'm gonna go look out for the noise. So I see that my good friend buddy here, he's searching the house, and that's real good. I'm gonna head out the front door and keep a lookout for the other two.
Yeah, you can see them.
So I am.
It's not too far away
I'm-
from the apartment that the house or that the car is still. The alarm
yeah,
is
it
still
was like
blaring.
in front of the.
Okay. Then I'd like to kind of do a down the road and do both ways kind of scan the D&D equivalent of a perception check to see what I can see.
Sure. Go ahead and roll your 4d6s.
Oh, we're down to 4. Oof.
I didn't roll a single 6.
I love to hear it. See, 4, 4, 2 dark in my damn room, 3, and a 1. You now have 7 dice, and I failed.
I feel safe.
As you look up and down the street, you don't see anything, and you'd be able to see shadows in this glaring sunlight immediately. I would say, sorry, the silhouettes of like people coming towards you. You don't see anything, which is strange with all this noise. As you sort of look around and try and see where the next where the danger is going to come from, where the next thing is going to drop by to attack you guys, whether it be another person or another thing, one of them. It's not until you're looking down the street where you feel it before you hear it, the whiz of air rushing near your head, and then that sound, that unmistakable sound of a gunshot. As from behind you near one of the alleyways, you do see a figure there standing with a gun pointed towards you.
He's got a gun.
Shit! He's armed! He's armed! Here, cover! Move! Out! We gotta book it.
Tim.
To
As-
Terry.
Uh,
He's got a
a
gun!
child who is alarmed by the alarm. He is sobbing, and I would like to roll to have him stop sobbing and run towards Dip, I suppose.
I believe in you.
Run
Thank
away
you.
from him.
Here we go.
Hit the bricks.
I have 1 6 and 1 1.
I mean, that's still a success.
We'll see.
I did get 2 6s, so I get to narrate the success. Tim, as you're sort of surprised by everything that's going on and upset at yourself for having sort of caused it inadvertently, the sound of the gunshot snaps you out of it. As you can hear the gunshot and then the impact, you turn towards Dip and see him, and then see the figure standing behind him near the alley where the apartment is. You rush towards him, and you make it to his feet, sort of like looking up towards him, trying to bring him down, trying to make him a smaller target. But through all this, you don't realize that you've left your bat at the car.
No, not my bat. Gregory.
It's all good. This guy's a baseball enthusiast now.
Shouldn't have named it. That makes the loss harder.
Yeah, truly.
Morris.
So Delta in the building where everyone else is at. I think you would just like to grab the bat and like duck and weave between cars and lug it to the building.
Yeah. You've got 2d6 left.
2d6?
Yep.
2d6.
Sorry.
So that's 2, as in 1 and 2.
Wait, no, he has 3.
No, you rolled a 1.
I had 4 dice.
You had 3.
Oh.
No, I believe them. They had 4.
I
Yeah,
thought he
they're
had
on the
4.
level.
No,
Alright.
Dip had a 1 as well. That you were down to 3.
I believe we actually had 10 dice.
Oh, right, of course.
Alright.
Teacher.
No, I'll run it through. Let's go. 2 3s.
Okay. That is a failure. As you dip and weave and try to get towards the apartment building, the person standing behind you, and you can see them, their eyes look a little crazed. It's not one of them. This is just somebody who's been out too long and too paranoid and alone this whole time, and they just lost it. They lift the gun up towards you. And you feel it before you hear it. In your leg, there's a shot. You run up, gritting your teeth, unable to do anything but act on instinct, and you smash this guy in the side of the head with your bat. They fall to the ground, but you collapse right next to them as your leg has a wound in it and it is bleeding. And that is going to be the end of the scene.
Ooh, heavy.
Whoa, daring! You blew it
Woo!
out.
He blew it.
I just want to note there's not a lot of wax in that candle, and that's. I don't think there's much life left in any of these.
No, that's a lot of liquid wax, don't worry.
Okay.
You're good. So let me go to the bathroom real quick, but then we can set some truths after that.
Oh, look at the candles.
They all go out because the GMs.
Oh, the dancing.
Time's up.
Fab, was there something else you got besides the expired first aid kit? I've been trying to keep track of the items that we get, but if
I
missed something,
don't
just tell me.
think so. I think my main achievement was getting into this house. Aside from that, the expired first aid kit. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. What would I do with my life?
No.
All right, let's set some truths. Let me open this up. I forgot the actual line of what I'm supposed to say. Hold on. These things are true. The world is dark.
The world is light.
Sorry. I just read it. These things are true. The sun never sets.
Right, am I go?
Yes, clockwise.
Our assailant has a revolver. Cap?
It's begun
Cal?
to rain.
Oh.
It's a light day shower, but it is rain.
The rain sparkles as it descends.
Conrad, you're up next.
Okay. I had to pee. What was the other two? What were the truths?
The assailant has or had a revolver. It's begun to rain.
The, oh boy, how the bullet has hit my bone? Would that be a truth?
Yeah.
Conrad's just like, fuck my character.
I want to make things spicy.
Do it.
I should probably Google what bullet in the bone means for me.
Nothing good, I tell you that.
Probably means you're not walking.
Or living.
We gotta splint it.
Oh hell yeah!
You're up next, Coates.
Terrence was able to get the gun safe open.
So you're thinking of like actual scene stuff.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to say that, you could say the gun safe Terrence found was unlocked or wasn't locked.
Okay.
Yeah,
That could be a
Yeah.
truth.
That thing. The gun safe was unlocked.
Okay.
Give us a gimme.
Look, we're all gonna die. I'm trying to make it interesting.
The wind has picked up, and heavy clouds come along with the rainfall.
All right.
You guys, there's still 4 more.
Oh shit. I was not expecting to have to go again for some stupid reason. The assailant does not have any more bullets than whatever the hell is in his gun.
The car alarm has stopped. And we have one more from
2 more.
Conrad.
The baseball bat is still intact.
All right, and Coates, you've got the last one.
Wait, was the thing that you said in the very beginning
Yeah,
that one?
was the first one not count?
I don't think that one counts, does it?
Since I believe since. Oh wait, I think it's whoever makes the scene end gets to start the truths.
Oh, okay.
And then like I forget the circumstances, but one of them lets the GM start the truths.
Okay, so it should have been Conrad to go first.
We would have still said the same thing. Let's be honest.
Same.
Yeah.
TBH.
Yeah. It's okay,
Maybe-
we're figuring it out.
Yeah, we can just roll with it. It's fine.
I mean, there's still 1 more truth.
There should only be 9. So
Yeah,
it's done.
I don't think the one I say at the beginning where the world is or the
Oh yes, that is correct. So we have 2 more.
well, it's,
and
yeah.
Gabe,
So
so you would. I'm sorry.
Conrad gets to say 1, and then Coates gets to say 1.
Well, Conrad just said
Uh,
one.
Yeah, I just said that the baseball bat is still intact.
So we'll end on you,
Coates,
Gabe.
yeah. Or me?
Hold on, I need to get my numbers right. But
It would be me.
So
Yeah.
Gabe, you would You would start the truths if one of the candles went out mysteriously.
Oh,
Okay, so Coach does the next.
Yeah, for now, or now that we know the person who ends the last one goes first. We can do that going forward, but Coates, you still get the last truth on this one.
The wailing has not ceased in the rain.
Okay. And then the final truth that you guys all say together.
We are alive.
I'm still alive.
We are alive.
Correct. I mean, well, since you got shot, Morris. What
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I think you'd like to try and stand up.
You've got 9
gr-
dice to roll.
Okay. Well, you probably want to grab the revolver and then try to stand up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Using the, let's see, 10 dice or 9 dice?
9 dice, yeah. I did not roll a 6, so you get to narrate if you have a success.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's not great. Oh, that's not great. It's 2 6s and 3 1s.
If you'd like to,
Woof.
you can try and burn your virtue to reroll the ones.
Yeah. I'm in a bad spot. Yeah, I'll burn my virtue. I'm a resourceful guy.
Yeah. So how are you
Alright.
trying to be resourceful in getting up and grabbing his weapon?
Well, he's right next to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be too difficult to get his weapon.
Loot the body.
Yeah, loot the body. Standing up is the hard part.
Use the bat as a crutch.
I was gonna think that. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Same brain.
Otherwise, I was gonna try to use the revolver just went off, so I could probably cauterize my wounds by sticking the muzzle to my wound as well.
Woof.
If I wanted to be
Whoa.
hardcore.
I am burning, by the way.
Fire.
Jesus Christ! I rolled 3 6s. Who am I reroll?
What? Yeah, no, you definitely get to narrate this for sure.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be a combination of everything. Just grabbing the bullet, the revolver, sticking still hot, not muzzle. I don't know. The barrel
Mm-hmm.
to the ends of his wounds.
Oh,
So like, try and cauterize it. Grabbing the bat to lift himself up and just using the rest of his willpower to just gun it or limp to the building.
okay. Terrence, what are you doing?
Given that a lot of the sound, sans wailing, has settled down outside, Terrence is under the assumption that things have cooled off. In the interest of not getting himself shot either way, and preparing himself in case the non-party, any kind of people not privy to their little group, enters the flat. He decides to go into the gun safe and see what he can find.
All right. You've still got 9 dice.
All right, Wolfram. Should not take you this long to roll 9 dice.
Thinking about it.
I rolled 1 6, no 1s.
Oh yeah, I should roll my dice. I rolled a 5, so you get to narrate. What's in the gun safe?
Oh god.
It is in fact a gun. A few, in fact. Since we're not exactly in the throes of Detroit and more on the outer part, it's mostly some old hunting rifles that have seen better days, but otherwise seem largely intact. 2 hunting rifles, a shotgun, and interestingly, a crossbow. Whoever lived here must be into some strange and archaic forms of hunting, given that they're not particularly useful for killing things without tearing their flesh apart. But hey, in a situation like this, he can handle it. Whatever, it's fine. Any kind of weapon you can get at this point is better than nothing. Did Morris get into the house, or is he just walking towards it?
Sounds like he successfully got into the house. He is at the near the entrance, I would assume so.
Okay. So I poke my head out very slowly. I say I. Terrence pokes his head out very slowly, peering just beyond the door to the room he's in, and sees that it's Morris. And so he calls out, hey, what's all going on out there? Is everything okay?
No, things are pretty fucking far from okay.
Okay. You need some guns? I have some guns.
I got one already, but if there's any ammunition for a revolver, I'll take it.
I actually don't know if I do. I haven't checked that. Would I
How
need to
much-
roll again for that, or is that something someone else will need to do later?
Yeah, maybe when we come back around to you, you can try and find that out.
Okay. I got some. We'll look through it, I guess. But we got
Yeah,
something
nothing.
we can work with here.
Dip.
Shoo, what's up? Kind of. There's an initial panic because Morris got fucking shot, but then he legged it on over here, and Morris, is your leg broken?
It's not 10 out of 10.
Do we need to you want us to splint that or something? We could probably find I don't know, a broom handle or something in this house.
That will work.
Maybe some duct tape. Huh?
That will work. Do whatever you got.
All right.
That first aid kit you got, kind of bandages in there.
I think there might. I'm just gonna say there's some medical tape or whatever, generally cut it off, and that doesn't. I mean, the sanitariness might expire, but
And then nothing.
yeah, better than nothing. All right. I would like to roll to do a medical thing. I usually medical with cars, but what is a person if not a meat car?
I was gonna say go ahead and roll a medicine check, but yeah, go ahead and roll your d6s.
How many are we at?
You guys still have 9.
Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let's see. There's a 6. There's a second 6. Okay, so I rolled 2 1s and 3 6s.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Gabe have those 1s. Sorry, everybody. But all right. I find a broom handle. I crack it over my knee. And then I take the tape and I tape you up. It's a Left 4 Dead bandaging animation.
Sure.
Should at least get you through, I don't know, hopefully the next razzmatazz we go through. I'm be honest, Morris. When a horse breaks its leg, it's not good news. You're not a horse, you're much smarter, and we're all here to help you, but it's not looking good.
Did someone say razzmatazz?
I use very colorful language. Don't worry about it. All right. On to Timothy. The hoedown, the shindig, the hullabaloo.
Timothy,
Okay.
is like hands under his armpits, arms crossed, and like sniffles and like makes a stance in front of Morris and is like about to cry, but he's like, "Are you gonna be okay?"
Well, yeah, 50-some years on this earth, I've taken worse licks. Hell, once went hiking, fell down a mountain, broke my leg in like 3 different places, bullet in one. What's that, huh?
He's like
I mean, bullets.
sniffling,
If you
and
think about it, bullets just more metal, so it'll heal over, and then he'll have like a metal part in his bones, so it'll be even stronger, right?
Exactly. I'll be like a part cyborg, like 1%.
Yeah.
That's not how bones work.
Pat Timothy on
13-year-old
that.
boy
It'll be
is just
okay.
like
Oh,
looks up
sorry,
and he's
Terrence. Are
like,
you a doctor now?
No, but you're not either.
Yeah, Timothy, the 13-year-old boy, is just like, that sounds kind of cool, and like he gives one last sniffle and goes, I'm gonna I'm gonna go look for stuff.
Well, you better take
And
this first then. Moss will roll the baseball bat to you.
I'm pretty
Gregory.
sure. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a doctor in the tunnels. I mean, they sound themselves like they got everything. So we just have to get there. It's kind of the false hope of the next place.
Ah.
Yeah, but as a child who has observed his parents for an extended period of time, he's gonna run to the bathroom and look for a medicine cabinet.
Okay. You've
And I
got
have
7d6 to
7.
roll.
Yeah, 7.
All right, Cal, you're studying. Your studying will pay off.
I rolled a
We'll be
6.
fine.
I have 2 successes and 1 fail.
2 6s and a 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I only rolled 1 6, so you get to.
All right, awesome. So, um, he doesn't recognize the name on any of the medication that he finds in the bathroom. But he just grabs all of them, shoves them into his cap, and he remembers something from YouTube about mouthwash, and since there is some, he grabs it and runs back downstairs. And in there, one of them is a prescription pain medication, but there's only one pill left, and there is half a thing of antibiotics, and the other seems to be like vitamins.
Cheers, good Flintstones. Hooey! I'd like to
All right.
give
But
Boris a thing.
he like shoves the hat out in front of him really quickly, and like one of the pill cases like tumbles out and rolls across the floor. He's like, something from here, and as he's like trying to talk, the mouthwash falls out from his arms and tumbles across the ground too. He's a mess, but he's not crying.
And he's found some pretty decent supplies. Morris.
Oh no, Morris's gun wound did him in.
I can't believe Conrad died in real life.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was muted.
It's okay.
Cheyenne came home and I had to go say hi to her.
As you should. We
As you
forgive
should.
you.
Thank you. Yeah, he'll take the one pain pillow. Wash it down with a little bit of mouthwash too. Actually, no wait. No way. He had like that gross water from the
Timothy is just
engine.
like mouth drops open as you like drink the mouthwash, and
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
like, I, YouTube said you could, your leg, doesn't that taste bad?
Tastes minty. Yeah, I'll like put a little bit on the leg. I think he knows it probably won't do much, but like it's the only disinfectant he really has besides expired medical first aid stuff. Every little bit helps. And he'll do his best to stand up on his two legs.
Okay, you've got 6 dice.
6 dice. Ooh wee.
Terrence comments while this is going on. You're gonna be feeling real good here in a bit. What with you mixing the alcohol with that painkiller?
That's like 0.01% alcohol. Come on.
I am actually.
Let's see. That is 3 6s, no 1s.
Let me see if I get to narrate this. Nope. Go ahead and narrate your success.
The splinted leg, the mouthwash and painkillers. It is enough to at least get him by for the next couple of hours. But he knows like it won't last. He'll check the revolver to see how many bullets he has. And be ready to push on for now.
As a very unfortunate reminder, I do believe one of our truths was that the revolver was empty.
Oh, was it empty?
I
Okay.
think specifically what you said was that he wasn't carrying any extra ammunition on him.
It has. Yeah.
Oh,
it has,
okay.
There's many bullets that were still in the chamber.
We're playing literal Russian roulette here.
So
Yeah.
it looks like there's probably just 4 bullets left in here.
That's enough.
We're going with a 6-chambered revolver.
I want you to know when I made those restraints, I forgot the guy had been neutralized essentially. So I'm like, okay, we gotta make sure there's not too much control on the ball. Oh wait.
Terrence.
All right. Terrence is gonna see about divvying out some weaponry to people. So whatever has happened outside while he was not there will not happen again, hopefully. So we got some guns back here and some ammo of assorted varieties. Does anyone have preferences?
Take a shotgun. I'm pretty good at shooting the trash raccoons back in the yard. So figure I could handle myself.
So let's see. Do you want another gun, Morris? There's 3.
I'll take the hunting rifle.
Yeah, just a simple hunting rifle. Nothing too much, nothing too high caliber or anything like that. Or as
Pretty
I can
familiar
tell.
with one myself.
All right. I'll bring one out to you. Let's see. I should.
Timothy will take the crossbow because it's less likely to knock him off his feet.
Terrence is unsure that Timothy should be having weaponry.
You can hold on to the crossbows. The actual, like, the bolts.
Can children even draw back the crossbow bolt?
It
He's a very muscular
they-
child.
typically
Yeah, most
crossbows
have, like...
yeah. They have ways for like even a 13-year-old could cock a crossbow.
Okay.
That one's getting so low.
Under great reservations,
Candle's so scary.
Terrence hands Timothy the crossbow, and with my action, I'm just gonna look it through the ammo real quick and see what we actually have.
Yeah.
What about your bonus action?
What? How many dice do we have at this point?
Thick still.
Goats, be quick! The candle's going out!
1, 6, no ones.
I also got a 6, so I will narrate this.
All right, what bullets I got?
As you rifle through the ammunition, you see that there is a couple of boxes for the rifles, enough for each of you guys, whoever's carrying one of the rifles, to have enough. The shotguns are shells, not buckshot or birdshot or anything like that. But there is a box of shells as well. As far as the crossbow bolts,
shit.
That went out. I'll finish describing this, but as far as the crossbow bolts go, there is like 24 crossbow bolts, way more than you would have expected, of different varieties. As you guys, as you look through all of this and start handing out the ammunition, actually, let me double check. If it goes out, do I just narrate the end of the scene?
I believe so.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. As you're handing out rifles and ammunition, having everything ready there, throughout all of this, the groaning and moaning has been getting louder. And the rain is getting louder as well. And as you look out, there is shadows from the clouds. But the sound of the rain mixed with the sound of the moaning make it hard to see past maybe a few dozen feet.
Oh man, I hate this Left 4 Dead map.
This is true. The sun never sets. Coates, you get to since the scene, or oh no, I go first since it was magic that ended the scene.
Yes, magic.
They are closing in around you.
Fab.
Oh, I thought it was Coates next.
No, clockwise
we go.
still.
Okay, shit.
That candle at the top is getting.
I'm trying to think of good things to help us.
It doesn't have to help us.
Yeah, that is true. There is thunder and a flash.
Okay.
Um. We can hear screams in the distance.
There was still some mouthwash left.
There's a back door and woods to the rear of the house.
Alright.
No, it's still not done. I'm just thinking of my truth.
Okay. Speak your truth, boy.
Dip remembers a gas station that they're pretty well aware of a few blocks away.
This neighborhood is pretty densely packed, but the backyard leads into an alley. There's no like fences or anything. The path is mostly clear out if we can get to it.
Cow.
Is this conflicting with what Coates said earlier, or is this building
Oh.
on it?
Backdoor / woods. Oh no, this is conflicting with it. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I didn't have a clear picture of if we were in suburbs or if we were like in city.
Detroit.
I thought we were like exurbs.
Yeah. Okay.
Super suburbs.
Oh.
The roads are strewn with car. The roads to the gas station are strewn with cars, but the footpath is fairly clear. You couldn't drive through, but you can make a run for it. You can just get through the swarm of critters.
You've got the last one, Cow.
There are the sounds of dogs barking.
All right. Repeat it. All of you. The last truth.
And
We are
we
alive.
We are
are
We're
Still
still alive!
All right.
You
Um.
starved dogs.
Let's just go with Dip. As the
Ooh!
thunder echoes around you with that flash of lightning, and you know that you can't stay here for much longer with all the noise that you've made. What's the plan? What are you doing?
Alright, that is getting uncomfortably close. We gotta load these guns and get a move on. Morris, can you walk? We need to go. We need to hustle.
Yep.
Alright, I would like for us to make our way out the back door and make a run for it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your dice. You got 8.
Alright, let me count my dice. Take one away.
Wait. Did you just have Fab start?
Yes.
Oh, who's starting?
Did Terrence?
I was the
Terrence
one who
ended it
finished
last
the
one,
previous
right?
one.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a 6. 1. There's a second 6. Okay, so 2 6s, 1 1.
Okay. I only got 1 1 or 1 6, I should say. So
All right. So they are closing in, but we act fast, and we're probably able to escape. Just barely. Like whoever's slow, it makes a grab at. They make a grab at them, but we get it out of the way at least for the moment. We are in the woods now.
all right,
They
Tim.
are hot on our tail. We're like completely out of danger. Cow.
Um. The woods that we're cutting through to get through the get close to the street for the gas station is dense enough to block out a lot of any of the sun that's not being blocked off by the rain that's coming down. Um, but that also makes it difficult to navigate. So, here's to us getting out safely. And I'm rolling. How many die right now? What
7.
was it? 6? 7? I'm always rolling 7. Always start off with 7. Becky.
You're welcome.
I rolled 1 6.
Um. Okay, I rolled a 1, but I got 2 6s. So sorry, Conrad. We're gonna lose a dice.
Ooh.
For whatever reason, you always get a 6, huh?
Go ahead and narrate your success.
There is definitely the scare of being caught, and I think that kind of fuels us to get through the woods faster. But maybe it's the fear at our tails, but we get out of the woods at record time, and the gas station is in view. It's still a ways away, but we can see it, along with all the cars everywhere as well.
Oh shit, it's a QT!
No quick trip.
Quick trick,
Yeah, but Timothy looks up at Morris like a little concerned, but he doesn't say it, but he's like looking, trying to see if his leg is okay, and very tentatively looking behind them to see if they're being followed.
All right, Morris, what do you want to do? The gas station is within eyesight.
Okay. So he wants to still keep going towards the gas station. However, I'm gonna rip off a piece of my flannel shirt long enough to basically make a Molotov cocktail out of the mouthwash, just in case.
Whoa!
Interesting. I
Hell
love
yeah.
this. Yeah, go ahead and roll your
Very.
6d6.
6d6. That's my favorite amount of d6s.
I don't know if mouthwash is flammable, but I'm here for it.
It's got a pretty high alcohol content.
Two sixes.
I got 1 6. Any ones?
No ones.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and narrate your success.
Yeah, as they keep pushing forwards, he's going to just take like his flannel, like the very bottom of his flannel shirt, and just like tear a long strip out of it, and jam it into the mouthwash. He's gonna keep that close by on him, just in case things get very dire. I think you might notice like Timothy looking at him once in a while, and he'll say like, "So like the reason that you didn't break the glass your first like swing, because your form wasn't quite there. You know, you got to follow through with the elbows. Okay, that's how you do it."
I'm emotional right now. But Timothy looks at you like really confused, and then it's like, "Oh, um, you can. I guess you could show me later, maybe."
Absolutely, kid. Don't you worry about it.
Candle, candle.
It
I'm so
officially went
low.
out. As you guys are heading towards the gas station, as Morris, as you're leaning down to talk to Timothy, you hear a rustle coming from down the street. And Tim, it's your dad. You can see him looking at you from down the street.
Oh fuck.
And he's looking at you. And you can hear him talk to you. And he says, "Tim, you gotta come into the light with me. You gotta understand. The light's okay. You gotta come with me, Tim."
Timothy. I imagine he's been sticking next to Morris this whole time, but like, subconsciously, like, grabs Morris's like hand, and like Timothy is shaking, and he like screams, shouts, "You're not my dad! You can't be him! He can't be here! Don't lie to me."
These things are true.
Stop.
The sun never sets. They are here.
Are we starting with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, I went
Candle went out.
first.
Yeah.
So, but yes, then it's you.
There's a reason the cars are strewn all around the gas station. There is no gas.
I thought Gabe was supposed to go first.
I did.
Candle went out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
It's true for us. They are here.
They are here.
Oh. You slipped it in so well that my brain was like, yeah. Sorry, brain.
Mm,
The sound of gunshots is getting closer.
Okay, we already established it's raining. Um, the trees dripping with sap.
The sound of the wailing is getting louder.
Gabe or me?
Me.
Okay.
There. There is no nearby shelter.
The windows, the front windows to the gas station are.
And then the
That-
final truth.
I'm sorry. I heard the windows and then nothing after that.
The windows to the gas station are already broken.
They're broken already.
Yeah. We are alive. We know this to be true.
I think we have. Oh yeah, that's the final truth.
Yeah, that's the final
Yeah.
truth. You
Yeah,
guys-
we are still alive. Whoop, whoop.
We are alive.
And we're still alive. I thought we had one more. What did Cow say? That's the last one. I must have missed it.
Fab said the last one. That was 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Right.
wrote the wrong number.
How dare you?
Ah,
Can't believe you juked just like that. All right, we're on Terrence.
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 So glancing around, Terrence sort of comes to the conclusion that there's probably not really anywhere they can go at this point immediately. That would be safe. We're still a fair ways away from the gas station, correct?
I would say you're probably like a block and a half away.
Okay. So, this sure doesn't seem like a situation we can just sneak our way out of here, right?
We got guns. We might want to start shooting. Kid,
You're sure that's not your dad?
He's alive.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Are you? Yeah, you skipped out.
Yeah, Timothy is just like dead set on saying this man is a lie.
Okay. So
Do you want it?
Terrence goes to pack a clip into the rifle and takes aim at the mysterious stranger, claiming to be Timothy's father.
Okay.
How many dice I got?
7.
7. 76, please.
I rolled 3 5s.
Oh. Well, I rolled 1 6 and 1 1.
Okay.
I gotta say that roll is very make me sweat, Gabe.
I know. I almost had 3 6s. It would have been great. But yeah, you get to narrate your success. And I get another dice.
To Terrence's delight, the gun does not jam on him. So he successfully loads the rifle, puts his rests the gun against his shoulder, and fires a shot at the mysterious stranger's chest. It's still lit. It's still lit. He doesn't
No,
move and it hits
the one
him
on
in
the
the chest.
left went out. The one on the left went out.
Oh no.
Oh god, fuck.
Oh,
you're down to
God.
We're losing
five.
I wasn't even looking at that one. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Oh, just a sec for once on the way up.
All right.
No!
so fast.
And there that one goes. Okay.
I'm
Well-
gonna make an executive decision here.
Okay.
Just because 2 going out at once is unfair.
No, Gabe, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's the game.
That's the rules.
Listen, this one still went out. Don't worry, but okay. As you take the shot, his body rocks backwards, falls to the floor, and then stands back up. Except this time, Dip, staring back at you, is the man who taught you everything you know about cars, who took you in. Oh my god, did it go out again? What the fuck?
Game said, "Don't you
Curse.
dare."
Yeah, I think the wit can't draw up any more of the wax, so I think this one might just be done for.
Yeah.
Rest in
It
peace.
says, take your lumps.
What if you wanted to bend the rules, but God said no?
Clarence? Clarence, is that you? Clarence.
I was really confused because I thought you were saying Terrence at first.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just went to the first name that came to mind.
I just want to note that I've not seen this happen before. This is very unnerving.
Oh no.
Oh god, there's another one going out. Alright.
That first scene was really long. I'm kind of not surprised this is all going to shit all at once.
Yeah.
Quick,
It's
keep
fine.
talking.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and role play. Sorry.
Clarence, you're dead. You can't be shaking. He draws up the shotgun, but he can't bring himself to shoot.
Dip, it's
But-
okay. Dip, the sun it purified me after they dragged me out into it. Dip, you gotta go into the sunlight, Dip.
No, the sun kills you. No, I can't. But-
Dip, those things tore me apart, but the sun put me back together.
That's not how. It doesn't work that way. He's backing me away. You can't. Do
Are you a doctor now?
None of us
no.
are.
He's a mechanic like me, and I need to shoot him, but someone, please.
Yeah.
He's like a father to me. I can't.
Oh no. We lost another one.
As you guys continue,
Sucks, man.
from behind, you can hear more shuffling, more wailing. Faces that are all recognized by each and every one of you.
People.
Morris, you see your daughter. Terrence, you see co-workers. People you spent a lot of time with in the break room. You see family members. Tim, you see your mom. You see your brother. Dip, you do see your Meemaw. all of them beckoning to you to go into the
I look
light.
so happy.
These things are true. The sun never sets. The sun takes their forms away from them.
Who goes? I'm so confused. We lost so many candles.
Yeah, I'm really confused as to like, do we do like all the truths from the previous scenes, or do we just do
Yeah,
the?
do they still apply?
I think we just jump down to the lowest setting we have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
our candles only have so much juice.
we're doing three truths, and I used one of them.
Okay.
All right. Is it me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're in front of us, but they're not behind us. Path's still clear. We can run.
Cal gets the last one.
Cal, please hurry.
Cal.
Cal, please.
Shit.
Please.
The you hear a different kind of wailing. They're wailing from a siren.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that we can just send in the military.
Oh, fuck. One of the candles got out already.
Morris, as you hear the wailing of a siren, what do you do?
I'll take
Tell them the light candle.
I'll take the my revolver, and I'll fire off a bullet to ignite the mouthwash Molotov and just throw it into the crowd of them.
Okay.
Oh.
You have 3 dice left.
Now's a good time to start burning things too.
I'm not even sure I have enough time to burn.
I didn't roll a 6 or a 1. Can I burn like my vice at all?
Yes.
It's like everything feels claustrophobic right now.
Yeah, it
Yes,
does
perfect.
feel very claustrophobic right now.
Fuck. No good. 2 5s and a 4.
As they
Ooh.
close in around you, you're trying very hard to keep it together. The sight of your daughter, it's almost too much to bear at the moment. As you look around, your shot misses the bottle. The wailing of the siren does grow louder, though, and you can hear the rumbling of a large engine coming towards you. But they're closing in on you. And the clouds are clearing up. These things are true. The sun never sets. And the sun will take all of you by the end of the day.
Me, or is it the next person since we're so low?
Just go.
Yeah,
Oh
just
no,
go.
it was a failure. So is it more?
Oh no, a candle went
A
out.
candle went out.
Yeah, I didn't get to do anything.
It's the military, and they have guns. God bless America.
Oh my fucking god.
I salute this one.
Fuck the military except when I need them. Thank you.
Terrence, as everything is crashing around you, as everything is failing, the only hope is the sound of that engine, the sound of that wailing siren. What do you do?
Alive.
I yell out, we gotta make a break for that car. Like, what else are we supposed to do at this point? Let's just go. And I beckon everyone to just take off.
We shoot through them to get to the car. Okay.
All
No,
right.
you had the truth.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
No, that
No, we're
no. This
No,
is
no,
this is
I'm
the scene.
stupid.
It's
I know
okay.
math.
okay. So
Um,
that I got 2.
Yeah,
This
you
is
got
gonna
2d6.
Don't fuck up.
Well, I'm definitely gonna burn, but I rolled a 1 and a 3, so
I didn't roll a single. Patient.
however, okay. So what patience?
Yes.
Oh God, what is patience even supposed to help me with here?
Waiting for the perfect shot.
That is actually true. That's probably the best
Ooh.
thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll again. That's how I'm gonna attempt to make use of it. We'll see if I actually do. Well, I didn't get a 6, but I didn't get a 1 either. So on the off chance that you don't roll a 6,
I didn't roll any
No, it's a
sixes,
fail.
but it's
Oh,
still a
hell yeah.
failure.
it's fine. We're not completely dead yet.
As you try to push your way through the cars, push your way through these guys, you can feel one of them start to tug on your leg. It's one of your coworkers. He's looking up at you. And he says, "We don't have to worry anymore. We don't have to go to work, worry about food or drink. Just come into the sun. It's so much better."
Man, I knew I hated you for a reason.
Fab.
Yeah, hi, what's up?
Please help.
I would like to close my eyes, scream, start shooting things, open my eyes up long enough to hopefully not hit people, but we'll see. I'm like panic shooting at the
Okay.
monsters.
You got 2d6 still. Roll them.
Alright. I have a shotgun, so this is gonna go about as well as good. I have 2 2s.
I got a 6.
Wow.
And I will do a burn to try and get a 6 though.
Your strength.
I am strong and I will persevere through my cowardice to do this.
Oh.
I got a 1.
Oh no.
The
What?
dice, give us the dice, take it. Take the wheel, game.
As you
No
shoot
sixes.
and try to hit these things, the sight of your old manager makes it so difficult for you to do anything.
I'm sobbing.
You can't.
My achy breaks.
You throw your shotgun away and you tackle the creature grabbing Terrence. As many of them swarm on you and pull you away, the rest of the group, you look in horror as Dip is being taken away past where you are, past the sound of the approaching siren, into the light.
Take me with you. Joey. Y'all better hold up your promise. Y'all better be right about it. About the horrible sounds of the man being taken.
In light of recent events, I think that this siren is not actually here to help us anymore.
Timothy, like any good 13-year-old boy living in the Hicks, except this isn't the Hicks. Anyway, he takes the
The
shotgun.
Hicks of Detroit.
No, look, there's tons of hick
Yeah,
shit on
shit.
Michigan. Do not worry.
Actually, no, he's not smart enough to do that. He takes Gregory and uh runs after Dip, and he's like scream crying. And it's just like stop taking people away.
Okay.
And he's gonna try and smack his way to free Dip.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your d6.
I got a 5, so I'm gonna burn.
I mean,
And,
reactive
not worth
fits.
it.
Reactive fits very well here.
Yeah,
Kid,
and
kid, go!
he gonna drop the baseball bat and just grab onto Dip's leg and try and pull and pull and pull and oh my god. Okay, it's success.
I rolled
Oh
two
my God.
sixes, so I do get to narrate it, but it is a success.
Holy shit.
Great news, I'm not dead. I was so sure I was.
Dip, you feel the desperate strength of a 13-year-old trying to drag you out of this situation,
Superhuman strength of a child.
and it renews something in you. It renews your own strength. If this kid can kick and fight and scream as hard as he is, then you can do the same. Dug on by that hope that he gives you, you kick and fight and pull away. And you guys run towards those sirens, towards that approaching vehicle. Dip, you're limping along. Morris, you're limping along, your eyes unable to tear themselves away from the face of your daughter on one of these creatures. What do you do?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Kind of cut out a little bit for me.
I said, as you guys are running away, Morris, you can't tear your eyes away from the face of your daughter on one of these creatures. What do you do?
Well, teary-eyed, like, never got to say goodbye to you before. There's so much I wish we could have done, like, teach you how to ride a bike or a softball or something, but I got something to do. And he'll throw his car battery at them and shoot it.
Go ahead and roll your d6.
That's a 5. They burn my
This is your moment.
my
So
moment, yeah.
I think you can definitely burn this.
Not enough, I'm afraid. It's a 3.
Big fire.
Oh,
As you,
shit. Is that candle?
it did go. Oh no, it's up.
Just, so
Just
hold
barely.
on.
It's about to go out though. Yeah, it
there
just
it
went out. As you shoot at the car battery, you hit the side of it, and it lands on top of a car, and you can see sparks coming from it. And you look down at your homemade Molotov cocktail. And you think there's only one thing you can really do here.
Already threw the cocktail, my friend.
No, you tried to light it, but you weren't able to, remember?
Oh, I thought I threw it. It just went. I thought I whiffed it. My bad. Continue.
As you look at the Molotov cocktail in your hand and the sparks coming off of the car battery and looking back at the group of three, what do you want to do?
Want to yell to Tim. You gotta lean on your back foot, square your shoulders, dominant hand on top, line up your knuckles, follow through with your swing. And then he'll throw the cocktail at the sparks.
You throw the cocktail at the sparks. And it lights. And the fireball explodes, engulfing you in it, and giving the other three a chance to move towards that siren. These things are true. The sun never sets, and there is only a small chance of escape. You guys gotta say the thing you repeat.
And we're still
We
alive.
are alive somehow.
Just real quick, you gave my bearings. The siren is coming from the same direction as the gas station we're heading towards, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I was a little unclear on that too.
Okay. So I assume at this
Yeah.
point, all three of us have now taken off in light of Morris's sacrifice. Correct.
Correct.
Agreement on this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm going to just keep charging at the sound of the siren to see if can we see anything at this point? Like, is it visible?
I would say at this point, you can see something moving on the street past the gas station, and it doesn't look like creatures. It looks like some sort of vehicle.
There's at least something over there. We need to make a break for it at this point. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we gotta do it.
Let's talk more run.
Okay.
And, Dip's not running well, but he will.
All right. I'm just gonna make a break for the gas station to see if I can at least reach that.
Go ahead and roll your d6.
My 1d6. Let's see. I rolled a 4. I'd like to. I guess I'll just burn my.
It's your moment.
Yeah. So I think at this point we're close enough to the gas station that we can peer inside, or at least actually. I look up at the gas station and notice that there's solar panels on the top of it. So I have some hope that maybe there's still power on inside it. And I come up with an idea. It's still connected to the electrical system here. So I think maybe if I could shoot the transformer connected to the solar panels, I can make enough of a distraction to buy us some more time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll for that. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Well, how do I die? That's what I assume is about to happen here.
As you try and get some sort of signal out, get a distraction going, get something to get these things on the side, or get things back on the side of your guys' favor. You don't notice two of them coming up on your right side. They push you over as you take the shot and drag you down. Your face grinding against the asphalt as they pull you towards the light. Past any shelter, past any shade here. You see Tim and Dip still running towards the sound of those sirens. And you know there's nothing else that you can do.
That's it for that scene, right? Yeah. Here we go, y'all.
Give me 1 second. Dip and Tim, as you guys are moving towards that siren, there's nothing but pure adrenaline running through your veins. Hoping that you can find a way out of here. Hoping you can find that final salvation underground. That signal spoke to you and it gave you that last bit of hope. Behind you, Tim, you can see your mom and your dad. You can see your brother, all calling to you to join them in the light. Dip, you don't even look back. You know what's waiting for you if you do. As you turn the corner, the vehicle with the siren is there. This large, painted black, armored personnel carrier. You can see it's driving and pushing past the cars strewn about the street, moving towards you. But it doesn't make it in time. Dip, you feel a tug as Tim, seeing all of his family, falters, trips over himself, and eventually turns, yelling about the lies that they are, embraced by this family in a perverse sort of way, dragged away from you, Dip, as you watch yet again someone else be pulled away into the light. And there's nothing you can do this time, even if you wanted to. You freeze, unsure if your legs have just given out or if your spirit has. You turn toward the vehicle. The side doors open. Out come these black-clad soldiers with heavy-looking weapons. They start firing at the creatures. They fall, and you're still frozen. You can see them moving towards you, yelling at you, begging you to come towards them. But you can't. And before they can reach you, the clouds shift. A ray of that sunshine shines directly on you. and you understand. Of course, the sun just wants to purify you. What else would the sun want to do? And you can see all of those creatures for who they once were. They were people once. But now they just cleanse the world, as the sun wants to do. As the sun cleanses the last of your soul from your body. As you slowly get up and lunge towards the nearest soldier, dragging him into the sunlight, watching as the others shoot him before he can be purified by the sun. And you turn towards them, but it's too late. They've gotten back in their vehicle, and they've left. Site 13. That thought still runs through your mind. And as those around you, those purified by the sun, your companions among them, you march towards this underground bastion, knowing what must be done to truly purify the world.
Look,
Thank you
goddamn.
so much for playing 10 Candles with me. I fucking love 10 Candles.
That was great.
Thank you for DMing.
That's just like the most intense game I've played in so long.
Oh, it like the first everything went downhill fast with the candles.
They just kept going out.
I know, like-
Honestly,
It's
so
because the first three
it's-
rounds we're all right.
it's unfortunate, but the Gabe, your fan, made the candles go out faster. But I think
I turned the fan
that
off,
led to
actually.
Really?
I've been playing this whole time without the fan. No, they just ran out.
Gabe, you're so powerful for turning your fan off.
I suffered to make sure that you guys didn't get unfairly murdered, but yeah, no, most of these the wax just ran out of them.
Yeah,
The
some of
wax
it's
said
timing.
you were
'cause
right.
We spent a lot of time being a little bit confused on like rules and things because it's a learning party essentially, which is fine. But it's still like really good. Like goddamn.
So next time when I say around Halloween that I want to play 10 Candles, you're gonna play 10 Candles with me, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, 10 Candles
Woo.
is so good. Also, it's
Mhm.
so funny that you brought up Timothy's dad first because my headcanon at the time was that all of Timmy's family was dead and I was hoping for a found family sort of scenario, but then all the candles went out, so
I think there was a little bit of that with Morris.
yeah, oh my god,
Yeah.
all baseball references and stuff. I'm emotional.
A good gift. I ran with it.
Thank you. It was very good.
Yeah, you guys, that was wonderful. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you for commissioning me to run this.
You're welcome.
I forgot you were
Thank
paid
you
for
for
this, but it was very fun.
Thank you for pinch hitting Coach. I was very bad. I last second gave you all the information.
Nah, it's okay, no problem.
I
I
wasn't
think you
sure
played
if it was
very
gonna-
well considering it.
Yeah. Honestly, I was happy to have you.
Yeah, all you guys did great.
It's a terrific system, honestly.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe next time you'll actually have your hope die.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's Hope Die mentioned in there, but I don't think we ever saw them. So
So yeah, so
we didn't
if
get
you
to the brink, yeah.
successfully do your moment, you get a hope die, and that die you cannot lose. Like Gabe could not take that die from you.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad we never got to the brinks. I'm sure there would have been some dark, trouble things.
They were great. I loved
Oh,
all
yeah.
your guys' brinks.
Oh, let me read what the other brinks were.
Yeah, you can
'cause
read them
Timothy
all.
And Morris's brinks were actually the same.
Damn.
Like father, like
Hold on,
son.
let me scroll through all the crying.
All right, I'm gonna turn the stream off.